Hey, 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 it is Tuesday. And yes, I was going to do Tuesday Tarot at 11, but sometimes life just gets away from you. So I will be on at 7 o'clock tonight. I will be doing Tuesday Tarot at the normal time. So please, if you were looking for me, definitely set your reminder and join me at 7 o'clock tonight. Actually, on the post, you can actually get a reminder, and StreamYard or Facebook, somebody will let you know. But anyway, I'm glad you're here with me today. I'm glad you're here with me now. It is Tuesday. The Lionsgate energy is ramping up. We're getting downloads. So yes, a lot of things are being moved out of your experience. A lot of things are being shifted away from you. Some of things are being brought to you. So it's really important right now to take care of yourself, which I thought was really appropriate. If you're part of Guidance 311, the angel card that I pulled for us was about self-care, because right now it's important. It's important to go within. It's important to listen to your physical, emotional, mental, spiritual bodies. What do they need? Water, rest. Good morning, Kara. Time to just be, time to assimilate all the downloads that you're getting, all the feelings that are being brought up. All right, so take the time that you need. Whew. All right, big energies. So let's see what the message is for us today. If you're not part of the Guidance 311 group, please go and subscribe. Yeah, we do different things in there. We support each other in there. All kinds of good stuff. All kinds of good stuff. All right, yeah, I like these cards. These are nice cards. Yay, yay. All right. The first card that I got was self-sabotage. Toxic relationships, toxic self-talk, toxic situations, toxicity. It's time for it to go. This is the past. This is where you've been. This is where we're moving out of. For many of us, we're realizing what has been toxic. And for some of us, we didn't even realize it was toxic at the time. Sometimes when we're moved out of a situation, we don't even realize how bad it was until we can be on the other side of it. For some people, relationships, we want to be so beneficial that they end up transforming us in a way that we don't realize, because it's slow. It's progression over time. And we end up becoming people that we don't really recognize at the end of it. And I feel like for many of you, you're waking up to that. You're waking up to the fact that, oops, that's not who I was when I got in this relationship, and I don't like the person I've become. Whether it's a job relationship, family relationship, or a partner relationship, So I do feel like this energy is absolutely highlighting toxic situations that no longer serve you. And for some of you, it's the hindsight of realizing where those toxic situations were, because we don't want to go back there. We don't want to perpetuate that situation again. We don't want to bring about that change in us again through other situations. So for some of you, it is about stepping back and saying, what can I learn from this? And how can I not do that again or make that choice again? Because the universe is definitely bringing you into balance. And so it has to remove this kind of a situation out of you to be able to give you the balance, to be able to give you the positiveness, be able to bring you the resources, the prosperity, and the abundance. So for many of you, you're starting to receive those phone calls unexpectedly for the new job, for someone who wants to meet up with you, whatever it is, this is, we're coming into very divinely guided situations where you're being put into new situations that are for you, because you've been removed out of the situations that we're bringing on the self-sabotage, that we're bringing on the toxicity. And now you're coming out of it, and you're coming into balance, and you're being able to recognize who you are, what you want, and how you're going to move forward. All right. Because you now are coming into peace. You're being brought into peace. You're being brought into being able to step back and go, oh, yeah, that didn't work out because it was never going to. That didn't work out because It wasn't for me, really. So just know that you're being brought out of the self-sabotage. You're being brought out of the toxic relationships, the situations that no longer serve you. And for some of you, you've been dumped out. For some of you, the universe said, okay, we've given you the inspiration. We've given you the knowledge. We've given you the signs, and you've ignored them. You kept saying, nope, I'm going to try again. Nope, I'm going to keep trying. Nope, I'm going to do persevering. And they were like, oh, okay, they're really not getting it. We just got to do it. We just got to go, boom, you're out. So for some of you, you just had someone walk away. For some of you, you just got fired. For some of you, you just lost whatever it was it had to go. And you didn't see it coming, and it felt really, really uncomfortable. But it's because it's time. It's time for you to have peace. It's time for you to have the abundance and prosperity that the universe has been trying to bring you to, and you've not been paying attention. And we're human. We have free will choice. That happens sometimes. Good morning, Dorothy. And some of us are very stubborn in our humanness. We're very stubborn. We want what we want. We want to be beneficial. We want to fix it, especially as people pleasers, us light workers. We want to fix it. We want it to make it better for someone else because we know it can be better. But if they're not ready, if they're not willing, there's nothing you can do. You can lead that horse, but if they don't want to drink the water, they're not gonna. All right. So this is time for you to know that there is light after dark, that you are being brought into balance, that you are being brought into that which is for you. So for some of you, you're being brought to things that you're like, uncomfortable, never done this before, not sure about this. But the universe is like, no, we've been guiding you here. We've been giving you the signs. We've been giving you the messages. We've been bringing you the opportunity. We've been bringing you the like-minded people. We've been bringing you the resources. Now you've got to take it. You got to take it and run with it. And it feels uncomfortable. But that is the light after the dark, that you do have the key to unlock your future. You have the key to unlock your happiness. Everything comes from within. But if you've been blocking it, it's time to not block it anymore. It's time to say, okay, I'm going to take a step. I didn't really want to get any more learning, but I guess I got to. I really thought that I would do this in 10 years. Nope, you're going to do it now. Oh, thank you, Lori. So yeah, it's time. It's time to move on. It's time to move into what is for you. And it's going to be uncomfortable because you've never done it before. All right? That's the leap of faith. That's I'm going to take one step and let the universe bring in the next step. And if I'm not sure about it, I'm going to request a most benevolent outcome. I'm going to say, I need help. I'm scared to death. I've never lived on my own. I've never started my own company. I've never worked for myself. I've never not had that person in my life. It's okay. We got you. We got you. You're coming into the light after the dark. You're going to have the people that will help you. You're going to have the resources you need. The money is going to appear when you need it. The help is going to be there. We've got you. We've got you. Your team has you. All you need to do is invoke us. Praying is the asking. Meditating is the receiving. Gratitude journal, guys. If you're really, really scared, if this is really something you've never done before, get grateful. That's what I did. 10 things every day for 21 days was the challenge, and I did it. And before the 21 days were over, I had the job. Now, it wasn't a great job. It wasn't a job I ever saw coming. It wasn't something I ever thought I would do. It literally landed in my lap. I was going to be trained. I was going to make not very much money, but it was going to get me off the couch. It was going to get me off unemployment. It was going to get me out into the workforce. It was going to give me a routine. It was going to make me feel productive. So sometimes we have to take a step that we didn't even see coming, but it leads us to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. And in 5 years, I landed here. And I've been here for about 3 years. So here's the thing, and this is what I thought the other day about writing the book that I think I'm going to write. Because I'm being pushed to do something that I've never done before, that I'm scared about. But I remember thinking, and I've heard this before, the time is going to pass anyway. So even if you do it and fail, the time is going to pass. You might as well try. But you're not trying alone. You're not trying alone. Your team is right there. Right there. Your soul star chakra. They're there waiting for you to get into communication. Praying to them, invoking them, requesting a most benevolent outcome, whatever you want to use, being grateful that they're there supporting you, asking for signs, asking for symbols. They'll give them to you. They'll show you they're there. Good morning, Steph. You got this. You got this. When I started a new career almost a decade ago, it was so out of my wheelhouse, but I was desperate. So I did it because they were going to train me, and it had the potential to pay very well. And it did for a while. But I remember thinking, and this was what they kept telling me, fake it till you make it. Put the smile on your face and go out and do it anyway. And then one day, that smile won't be fake. You'll actually feel it. All right. Oh, so these cards are just a jump in. Let's give them a nice shuffle. Let's get some advice to go with this. Oh, okay. I was told to pull two, and it did not surprise because the first one I pulled just the other day, and they're validating what I'm saying. Ask and receive. They're here. They're here. They're here. I request a most benevolent outcome. Hello, Radha. Radha, I'm sorry. I know I'm butchering your name. Welcome. Yeah, asking. I request a most benevolent outcome. And when you receive it, say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to be honest with you, each and every time I've used this, it has worked. It has worked. The little things and the big things. Use it every day, all day long. I request a most benevolent outcome for this trip to the grocery store. I request a most benevolent outcome for the interview that I'm about to go on. Whatever it is, use it. And then when it goes well, you say thank you, thank you, thank you. When you receive what you need, you say thank you, thank you, thank you. Because for some of you, romance and connections, let's put that over there at my face so you can, hopefully it should. There it is. Romance and connection. Romance and connection. So for some of us, it is about coming into new partnership, coming into new love. For some of us, we've been alone for a long time. For some of us, we've been married for a long time, and we need to reconnection with our partner. Some of us, we need a reconnection with ourselves. We need to love ourselves before romance and connection can get to us. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting, and heart-filled experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive and experience a true connection is important at this time. It is likely that your heart space is opening up and any barriers or shields in place. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this time is this is not only a sign that you would like to experience it, but also that it is something that your energy system really needs. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as loving and deserving of love. Know that you have so much goodness and light to offer others and the world. You are also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, and to understand your heart. All of this is only possible with your permission. Why not give it now? Why not give it now? So, ushering out the old, ushering in the new. Very uncomfortable, but you're not alone. And that's what the Lion Gate energy is all about. All right. And for some of you, that old has been a long time old. A long time old. Some of you have been in these jobs for decades, relationships for decades. But it's time to go. It's time to move on. It's time to reclaim yourself. Reclaim your needs. Put yourself first. Love yourself. And then the love will flow in. All right. So Radha, I will be on tonight at 7 o'clock pulling cards for individuals. This was a general message. Please hashtag replay if you catch me on the replay. And please let me know if this resonates with you. Thank you so much for being here. Again, guidance311.com if you want to work with me. All the information is there. I am sending you so many blessings and so much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.